Welcome to 20 Sides. This is episode 16, Panner's Past. This is a wild episode, and we are so thankful that you are joining us at our table for this adventure. Remember, you can get our podcast wherever you listen to podcasts, and please rate, review, subscribe, all those fun things that help others find our podcast. We hope you enjoy.
On the last episode of 20 Sides, after the assault by Panner, Yarost retreated and helped Seven recover, who in turn helped to revive Leo. They decided to trek on to Pinegate despite Panner heading in the same direction. They located the Death Sparks and arranged a meeting for later in the day. Seven found a temple of Karis and sought information, and while the party waited for their meeting with the Death Sparks, in walked Panner, and that's where we begin.
Welcome to 20 Sides, a fast-paced, story-driven, actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast. I'm your DM, Matt.
I'm Bobby, playing Yaros, the Dwarven Barbarian.
Hey, I'm Jess, and I play Leona, the Moon Elf Wizard.
Hi, I'm Philip, and I play Seven, the Warforged Cleric.
Hi, I'm Tyler, and I play the half-elven rogue Ordella.
Join our campaign as we unravel the mysteries of an ancient necrotic evil, right now on 20 Sides. The door opens, creaks open. In walks a man with a wide-brimmed hat and grayish skin. Behind him comes a red-haired man. Both of these you know. One is Panner Glenwood and one is Dahlman. As soon as they walk in, Dahlman shuts the door behind him.
Are there any other exits?
I'm nervously tapping Yarost.
I see him.
The only other exit would be where the receptionist left and walked toward, but that's kind of what you're assuming would be the direction of where the Dusk Sparks currently are.
Kind of like their office or wherever is behind that.
Yeah.
How big is this room?
Probably 10 by 15. It's not a big room.
Like a foyer?
Yeah.
I guess I'm just going to wait for his reaction.
Right.
Like, see.
Okay.
Look
Yeah.
upset.
Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore. Just like eyes forward.
Panner tips his hat at Yarost and says,
Well. I thought maybe you all would have gone back to Crow Reach by now. But maybe you can sit in on something for a few minutes.
Yes. Just here to see the Dusk Sparks. Unrelated to you. Nothing to do with you.
I was trying to find work to pay that debt you were talking about, because that's super important to me right now. So, yeah, that's all. I mean, nothing to do with you.
A few seconds later, the door opens. Out walks the receptionist, the Dusk Sparks, and a younger half-elven girl. And the receptionist says,
Yes, Mr. and Mrs. Duspark. These are the three individuals who said they had a meeting with you. And it looks like the other members for the meeting are here as well, Mr. Glenwood and Mr. Dahlman.
Okay, well let's start our meeting that we're all here for and knew about.
So Panner walks past you two.
Mm-hmm.
Three. Brushes past the Dusk Sparks, and this half-elven girl walks in. The Dusk Sparks kind of give you all a curious look and turn around and just kind of motion for you to come with them. What do you all do?
I mean, I guess I'm gonna follow.
So Leo follows.
Mm-hmm.
Yaros?
Yeah, I'm following, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going with them.
So you three follow behind, go down a small hallway, come to a pretty big-sized meeting room, a huge table in the middle of it. There's sconces on the wall. Panner and Dahlman are already sitting down. By the time you get in there, they motion for you all to take a seat. At this point, the half-elf, I don't know if you would like to explain what your character looks like. Describe your character at all?
Okay, so Ordella, she is a half-elf, and she has kind of a silvery, longish hair. She's very pretty, but she has a scar on her face. It goes over her right eye. pretty deep. And she has green eyes, and she looks a little ragged, like she's been like kind of like on the move a little bit, but there's also something about her that is, you can tell that she comes from like royalty, but you're like not sure what's going on with her right now because she's not looking super pristine.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
So Ordella is now sitting at the table along with Yarost, Seven, Leo, Panner, Dahlman, and both Duskspark twin. The female Duskspark speaks first, and she says, Mr. Glenwood, you have called this meeting. What is it you need from us here at Pinegate? Panner takes off his hat. You can see he's completely bald, no hair whatsoever. And he says,
Well, I guess it's time we had a little talk about what's going on. I'm going to take you all back 40, maybe even 50 years now. I can't quite remember exactly, but orcs poured out of the Grey Wall Mountains in numbers we had never seen before and ravaged the city of Serene. The Seekers of Light were supposed to be the eyes and ears of the realm. Nothing got by them. They stamped out any uprising, any evil before it ever began. Unless, of course, one of their own turned against them. And that's exactly what happened. Orcs built up in greater numbers than were ever seen. The battle spilled over into Aelford, which had little warning. I stood in Aelford as the savage orcs barreled through the town. Viren.
and at this point he's looking at the male Duskspark twin.
You were there as well. We fought for hours side by side, and we knew Karis would protect us.
He looks at you, Seven, when he says that.
But alas, even the great Olin Willowfist fell to the axe of Bazik, the Orc Lord. One of his closest acolytes was slain in battle. The clerics of Karis drug his body away and into what was left of Olin's temple. His other apprentice, Aelbric Willowfist, his son, was not slain. But Aelbric watched his own daughter succumb to the evils tearing through the town. By sunrise, the battle had ended, and the orcs rushed back into the Grey Wall Mountains from which they came, their assault complete. Aelbric couldn't sleep for days, weeks even. The screams of his daughter haunted him. The ever-present hum of destruction and noise rattled through his head at all times. Even Karis could not comfort him. He ventured into the binds and heard a voice that promised silence, a voice that offered vengeance on those that wronged him, a voice that offered power, and in return, unflinching servitude, bonds and chains that could not be broken. Aelbric had no choice. Everything he loved gone. So Aelbric took that vow, a vow to Thormir, the ancient unbound, the Lich Thormir. Aelbric grew in power and obeyed Thormir's every demand. He began changing. His voice grated, and his skin grayed. Thormir granted him the power to change his appearance in the blink of an eye. His name no longer suited him, so Aelbric was gone forever, and Panner was born. A simple name. The Seekers of Light lost all respect and were no longer trusted, so evil could rise up without so much as a word, and over time, the cult of Thormir, Crimson Silence, grew stronger. But now, Dusksparks, I grow tired. I grow weary. I long for the days of tending to the temple with Olin. I long for more days spending with my daughter. Elbrick is dead as Olin, as dead as my daughter. I wish for this no longer. But listen to me now. A storm is coming. A storm you cannot stop. Portals will begin opening all across the Veiled Lands, and hordes of undead and minions of Thormir will wreak havoc. We fought alongside each other all those years ago, so I tell you this now. Close your gates. Let no one in. Fortify your town and ready your men. My guess is you only have a few months. There's an artifact the Crimson Silence searches for. It may be the Veiled Land's only hope of surviving. This artifact has 3 sockets, made specifically for 3 gems. No one knows the artifact's whereabouts, nor do we know exactly what it is. We only know it by its name, Eternal Rest. We have deciphered the Lich's ancient text and know it to be near Crowreach. The 3 gems, we do know their whereabouts. One lodged into the eyes of a necromancer druid in the Death Bloom, in the depths of the Deep Hollows. Another, a ruby, latched onto the scales of the red dragon Rolsindex. And the last, in the battle axe of Bazik the Orc Lord. My time has come. Thormir senses the change in me. Dusk sparks. I again hear Karis's call. The Nightmare Riders of the Crimson Silence will be after me by nightfall. Take this information and do with it what you will. But for me, it's time to see my daughter again. That is, if Karis will have me.
He nods at you again, Seven. At this point, he pulls out a small box, about 6 inches wide, a couple inches deep. He opens the top, and you all can see it's a small jewelry box. And it starts playing this little chime. He puts his hands on it. He closes his eyes. And you all watch as Panner completely disappears.
Well, that was a lot.
For the first time, like, Seven doesn't have anything to say. In fact, Seven's kind of head down. Like, he doesn't know what to do.
Okay, so honestly, that was pretty rude. I thought he was going to help me, and so who are you guys?
Well, who are you?
We work with the Seekers of Light, but now I don't know if this is a good thing. All this time I thought Seekers of Light were good people, but perhaps not. And I thought he was the bad guy. So we are confused as well. Who are you?
I am a princess, and my name is Ordella.
Oh, jeez.
And
You do not look like princess. You are wearing dirty clothes. I have met princesses. I have heard of princesses. I have read books with princesses.
have you not
Have they
heard?
never said princesses standing around in dirty clothes?
Have you not heard of the Willow Falls? I'm kind of a big deal.
Well, kind of bigger deal, but it's okay.
Okay.
The Willow Falls?
Yes, of Dyer's Rest.
You're making up words now.
Okay, so I still need help. So what are you guys doing here exactly?
We were warning the dusk sparks of Panner, but this all seems to have changed now.
Yeah, my mind is just blown, so I can't even imagine what Seven's mind is like right now.
When you look at Seven, he's still just head down. He's kind of fidgety. He's trying to process. He doesn't know what to think.
Is he going to be okay, or?
Oh yeah, he'll be all right.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I think. I don't know.
So is this all news to you? I'll look at the female.
She also looks pretty shocked by this and says, Yes, this is news to us. Aelbrick was a companion of Viren's, and we don't know what to say.
Okay, so you told me that he would be able to help me with this information that I have, and now I don't know what to do with it. And I came all the way out here, and here we are, and he just poofed, and now what am I supposed to do?
Where exactly did you said you saw an open portal?
I'm not exactly sharing that information freely, and so now all of these people know, and so thanks a lot.
Yes, we are all a little shocked. Forgive me. Where exactly did you say you saw the portal open?
Do you think these people will help me? If so, I can share more information. If not, I'm really just going to get on my way.
I honestly don't know much about these folks. They approached us this morning with dire need of a list that Panna Glenwood had, but it seems there has been a small twist of fate.
7 gets up and walks out.
What is it you need help with, little girl?
As you know, I come from...
Princess.
Yes, thank you. As you know, I come from Dyer's Rest of the Willowfall royalty. And there was a misunderstanding, and I need to get back in. And so if you could just help me get back in...
You are princess and cannot get into own kingdom?
Something just small happened, and I need to just get back there, but it's a little bit difficult. And so if you guys could just help me show them how great I am and how strong I am, then I can do those things. And in the meantime, I can share some information with you, maybe.
First off, I thought Panner hated us. I mean, he literally electrocuted me to almost beyond saving. And then now he shares all this information with us. Yeah, I'm just a little confused.
It sounds like he has troubled past, Miss Panner.
Obviously.
Maybe he'll just poof back?
Maybe. But perhaps for now, you should probably speak to Willenor. Use our magic crystal. I don't know how to use it. And see if she knows about all this.
All right. So I'm going to pull out my...
Other little girl, we'll talk about helping you after we heal from
Princess.
Willenor.
I'm a princess.
Oh, yes, little princess and little girl. This will probably be best way to call you both.
I was hoping she would replace me, but that's okay. Well, my name's Leo. Nice to meet you. So I'm going to pull out my sending stone, and I'm just going to send a message. Oh man. Okay, what should I say?
Is this the one where she only gets so many words?
25 words. Make them count.
Plot twist. Panner poofed, told us about an artifact.
Should we say something about he alluded to there being a breach in the Seekers of Light, right?
Seekers.
I mean, that's 50 years ago. Surely they plugged that hole, right?
Yeah. I mean, one would think.
Are we the good guys?
Right. Are we the good guys?
Yeah. Now, I'm just going to say, now what?
So 7 comes back in.
Okay.
And he seems a little...
Took a lap.
yeah. But now he seems like he's here for it.
So I'm gonna look at 7 and I'm gonna say, do you need a gold coin?
No, I think I'm okay. What did I miss? Anything good? Who's the little girl?
She is princess.
Her name's Ordella. She has a name too.
Oh, okay.
Ordella.
Hi.
Leo.
Or do I need to remember her name? Or
we'll see. We're not sure if she's part.
Ordella.
Okay.
Ordella.
He's not.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm not great with names.
What are you?
We'll just for now. I don't really know you that well, so we're just gonna keep it just at hi. My name's 7.
So you guys, you think you're the bad guys now, or what's happening?
Well, Banner alluded to us to the Seekers of Light, perhaps not being above board, and we are part of this group. She is talking to our boss now.
And about that time.
Do we hear when you talk back in the stones? Or
No.
Okay.
Only she hears.
Okay.
You hear Leo. This is an interesting twist. Where was Panner working from? Maybe return there and see if you can dig up any other information. I've also sent a messenger to you to deliver coin. And that's what you hear.
So
She's not going to tell us anything about the money.
Naturally.
So basically, she said that she is also surprised by all this and that she was wondering where Panner is working out of, and maybe we should go there to try to dig up some more info. She also said she's sending a messenger. I don't know. I don't know who to trust anymore. It's kind of confusing.
I mean, I don't know who to trust. I mean, I'm a good guy. Yaros is a good guy. There's questions about Leo, but I feel like we should be on the right side, but what do we, Yaros, what do we do?
I don't know. This is new. Let's weigh all our options and talk about the best course of action. We now have Princess here who needs our help getting into Kingdom.
Yes. So how about a little bit like I help you, you help me situation? You said you seem to be like you're the good guys and would very much like to be around those people during this journey. So if we could just start there, then I can share some information, but I would rather do it somewhere where these people are not.
So I look at the Dusk Sparks and I'm like, you guys are supposed to be like the people that know stuff. What do you think we should do?
We are pretty taken back by this situation as well. We had no clue of anything happening around Pine Gate. You all brought to me this morning. They were repairing a fort of some sort. Could they have been working out of that? I'm not even sure where to start looking. We will heed Panner's advice, or Aelbrick, whatever his real name was, and begin shoring up the walls of Pine Gate and closing the doors and readying our men. And even if he's wrong and lying, at least we will be ready.
Well,
What about this red-headed guy here, Dalmond? You met with Panner just before this meeting, is that correct?
Yeah, how do we know that you didn't poof him?
How do we know you didn't poof him?
To be honest, we had not dealt with each other that much. We had shared a few correspondences, but nothing along the lines of a cult. I'm as shocked as you all are. I don't know what else to say. I hope you all believe me. I've worked in Pine Gate for going on 20 years now, and I've been on the Dusksparks Council for at least 10 of those, so hopefully my word will go far.
Oh, well, okay, maybe we go back to the, or Decca, or, where do we go back through the pines to get to wherever you are from? Where are you from?
I am from Dyer's Rest. It's like by the water, but
It's like
you know.
Are we going to go back through the western pine, eastern pine, whatever pines they are from here? Are we to get there? Because we could stop by the where they were rebuilding to see if maybe that's where Panner stuff is.
So, like, before you got in here, I was talking with these people, but now I'm just very confused about what we're supposed to be doing. And they know about the portal, and I want to tell you about the portal, but, like, do I tell them?
You may be a little confused, Ordella. You have already told us.
Yeah, so I've told you, but now I don't know about, like, the other little pieces that go along with it and, like, the where it is.
I don't think these people are bad people. They came to us this morning to help save our lives, so I would assume they are good of heart.
Oh, well, Leo,
I don't know if this one has a heart, but the others seem to be good of heart.
I don't have one.
He doesn't eat. He doesn't sleep.
Or
He didn't have
or
a-
You
drink.
don't eat?
I can breathe underwater.
You don't
Did you know-
sleep?
Okay,
What are you? I know we're in dire
yeah.
straits here. It seems
okay.
like.
I'm Warforged. So I'm basically wood and metal.
So you're
built
mean
for
a
battle.
little bit?
No. I'm a sweetheart, really. But I'm
I'm a little new to a lot of this, and so, that's all you really need.
Okay, so little princess, you have seen portal open.
Yeah, I did.
Where?
Should I tell you?
I don't know.
So, I was minding my own business, walking down this path in I don't know, the Eastern Pines, or I'm not really sure which directions they are. Anyway, I was coming from Pine Gate, and I saw these weird guys, and they're dressed kind of dark and roby, and I wasn't really sure. But then these 2 horse-drawn carts were full of some dust or powdery stuff. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm a little bit nosy, and so I was just maybe I'll see what they're doing. And so I followed them. And next thing you know, they're at this weird little broken down fort. And I wasn't really sure what was happening. And they went inside, but I couldn't just follow them. I'm all by myself. And so I got a little bit sneaky. And so actually I pried open some bars in the back. I'm kind of good at sneaking my way into things.
That's a trait you learned at princess school.
I mean,
I'm pretty good at sneaking too.
I actually snuck out a few times out of the castle and learned a thing or two. But so I'm crawling my way through there, and there's this weird, nasty swampiness and a sewer kind of situation happening. Anyway, I found a ladder. I climbed it. I got into the fort. And then, you guys, there was this magical looking thing.
Oh.
And I am not super magical, and so I wasn't sure what was happening, but it was terrifying. It was very Portal-esque, and I did not want them to see me, and so I ran here because I'm all by myself and I could just use some help.
Wait, so do you think that's the fort that we saw on the way in? Or
Perhaps. So
It
maybe
was gross, so I don't know.
The second thing I've created that people have called gross.
That's so funny.
Ew.
how many broken down or forts being rebuilt are there in this area?
I mean, I could take you there if you let me.
Well, let's go there, and perhaps it's the same place we need to go anyway to look at Banner's, what he was working on.
Okay.
What about
then-
those guys that were with him? Because they looked like they were not happy people.
Yeah, I wonder if they were the same people. And then also, lest we forget, the deal we made with the dragon for Panner's head, and now
Well,
there's no
definitely
head.
Was it
Definitely
a
not.
It was
huge
poofed.
dragon or kind of dragon are we
It's a
talking
green
about?
dragon.
Oh,
Green
it
dragons
was
are
a-
known
It's
for
kind of
their
grouchy.
kindness and empathy.
Well, see, we had a dragon back at the castle, and it was so sweet and so cute, and it stayed in this little room, and we weren't allowed to go in it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no,
this
this
one
was
was
a big.
grouchy.
This was
This was not baby dragon.
no, it was scary.
Giant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So right now we go to fort.
yeah, let's go.
I
Yeah, let's go to
mean,
the fort.
It's the
Yeah.
best idea.
Okay, you take us to fort that you know and see if it's the same fort that we know.
Okay, let's go do it.
Okay, so what time is it?
It's 10:30, right? It's morning.
It's
a lot.
6:57
Yeah.
a.m.
Yeah, it's probably almost midday.
So, where are your horses, carts, or?
We have this one horse and this one cart parked over here.
Okay, I'll just get into that, and then somebody can pull it, or how do we get there?
Good gravy.
That's good. That's good. Uh-oh. I don't care. I don't need it. So I'm.
The female Dusk Sparks says, "You all are more than welcome to stay in this room. We are going to go discuss with the guard and let them know and lay out a plan. Feel free to be in touch. If you need a place to stay, there are a few larger homes here that we can allow you to stay in.
Do you have any magical weapons or anything that could aid us?
We don't have those to give away. However, you could check out Zephel's stock if you have coin." And they stand up, and she says, Is there anything else you would need from us?
Maybe another horse. Do you have a horse
We could arrange that.
or two?
I'm not sure about 2 horses. We may be able to arrange 1 more horse for you.
Oh, I thought y'all were big in the town. I thought y'all ran the town.
We do. However,
But you can't get more than 1 horse. You can't. That's interesting. I just thought people that ran the town did whatever they wanted to. Does that not how that works?
I mean, my family runs our town, and so that's what I'm used to. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just confused.
do whatever you want. I don't know.
Yeah,
Okay.
her town has a lot of horses.
This Ardessa's a smart one. She's.
You can just call me princess if you want. I mean,
Oh, well, okay.
It is best to do like this, and I make air quotes, when you say this princess, because we're not really sure
Yeah,
she's
I don't know,
princess
yeah.
yet.
have you not heard of Dyer's Rest? The Willow Falls, we're kind of a big deal.
Nope.
No, no one
We
has
are
heard
going
of
to
this.
take our leave now. And the Dust Sparks,
They
the
leave.
Dust Sparks walk out with Dahlman kind of on their heel.
Have you ever heard of Yarost? He's a big deal.
Who?
Right, Yarost?
What is a Yarost?
I am Yarost. Perhaps you've heard of me. I was undefeated in the fighting pits in Balmore.
Mm-hmm. But you're so small, so how?
That's good. Oh man. That's good.
You are going to help me, and I will just kind of show you where this portal is.
Yes. Let's. Where did we leave our horse and cart?
Oh, I think it's at the inn. I think it's with Riff.
Should we stay at the biggest house they have here, or are we?
Are we not going to go now? I thought we were going
have
now.
plenty of
I
time
don't
today.
sleep
Let's-
or anything,
we'll
so I can
we'll
just
head
go.
out today.
Yeah.
Yeah, do we want to head back to Riffs then and gather up some stuff? Because we don't have any money to buy anything.
It's
And I
amazing how
just kind
far
of
we've
side
come
eye.
Yeah.
You don't have any money?
No.
Well, that's okay. We can just maybe be a little sneaky with it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, guys.
Oh, she
It's
steals stuff
one
all the time.
No,
Yeah,
it was
Leo steals
one
books and
time.
stuff,
It was
like-
one time. Maybe 2 times. Maybe 3 times. Okay.
So you all walk out of the town hall. The fog at this point has lifted a little bit to where you can see enough ahead of you. You're not gonna have to make your survival check now.
Seven's still flailing his arms.
Yeah,
He's just.
just naturally.
Yeah.
As you move through, you do see a younger, probably teenage, 15 maybe, walking around. He's got a big pouch on his waist that he's holding, you can see really tightly, like his hand is gripping it really hard. And he's pointing at people and talking to them and then shaking his head, and then he'll walk off and try to find other people. And you all pick up and hear him say, "Has anyone seen a creature that looks like he's made out of metal and is a small dwarf? I'm looking for them. Has
Oh,
anyone
gosh.
Oh,
seen?"
hey,
there's
hey,
a-
buddy. Hey, I'm made of. Oh, I mean, no. And I look at Yaros
So
my
I'll,
bad. I don't.
So I'll walk up to him and I'm like, "Sup? Are you?"
You're
from-"
Leo,
Yes, thanks.
and that one over there. He points at you, 7, and says, "That one's the 7,
Yep.
Hey, no,
So
yeah,
can you
yeah.
can you stop
Wave
yelling?
frantically.
and you're Yarost."
Oh, yeah, yes.
Do you know him from the
Are
fighting
you-
pits? Is that?
No. I'm
This is Willinore's friend.
Serving
Yeah,
us as
the-
a
Yes,
messenger.
Oh, okay.
Willinors.
Okay, Ordella just kind of stilts aside if there's a tree or something, because she's a little bit what's happening? She wants to kind of
All these
listen in to see
people.
what he says to them, to see if she wants to stick around.
Make a stealth check.
Here we
First
go.
roll.
It's a 20.
Oh my gosh.
Can you believe? Plus 7, 27.
27.
Jeez, a plus 7 already.
You poof.
Yeah.
You pan or Glenwood it.
Literally.
Just, you're gone. You're able to find some shadows and a tree and kind of wedge yourself in between a bush to where you look and you don't really see an Ordella anymore. And
Like
he's,
that Homer Simpson GIF. Where these
Yeah, that's perfect.
Pulls back. Yep.
Ordella, you get close enough to where you can hear him. You're not able to be seen. And he says, Yes, I have. Maybe we should go somewhere else to give this out. And I had to take one thing because I may have fallen and hurt myself. But everything else is in here, I promise. Where do you all want to go? We can do it here, but it may not look good.
What are you talking about?
What is in bag?
Leo, I have your money.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh,
yeah,
money.
You could just hand it to me.
You did not tell us that Willenor was sending money.
She didn't say that. She
said
said
it
she
like
was
you knew
sending
about it. Is what he just said.
a messenger. I didn't know there was going to be money. I didn't know
I don't
what he was going to
You are
have.
able to hold sending stone anymore.
Do you all want? You just want it right here?
No, let's just go in the tavern real quick and we'll.
Are you gonna count it?
Now we are.
I guess so.
Okay, I'll follow you all.
Okay,
All right, so we head into the tavern and
yeah. Let's
we have
go to
room still.
Riffs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
okay.
still have room.
Yeah,
The
so I
whole
guess we
time
go
he's
to-
like whistling and new.
Oh no, he's going to try to push his stew on us again.
You enter back into Riff's Tavern. Ordella, are you?
I'm just like staying away still, but I'd want to hear what's happening.
Okay. Get in the tavern. As soon as you walk in, Riff waves at you again and says, "All right, look, you all are back. I know you were coming back for more Riff stew,
Not here for the stew. Moving on.
but..."
And we keep moving. I want to talk to Riff.
So y'all go up to your rooms?
Yep.
Okay. Go up to your room. Kid sits the bag on your bed and says, okay, so there's 1,000 gold pieces.
Wow.
It's more, Willenor said it was more than you all had agreed to, but she said you were looking into something else. At least that's what she told me last night through whatever. Anyway.
I don't even remember how much we were supposed to get paid for this. What were we supposed to get paid?
I just want to know if you got a different emblem, maybe, that doesn't say initiates. We could really use that.
They're in the bag. There's 3 of them.
Sweet.
And then there's 1,000 gold pieces.
For real?
Yes.
It doesn't say
No.
initiates?
Yes. She said y'all have been accepted as seekers at this point.
Yeah, because we got hung up on that. Okay.
Probably, I can tell. So there's that, and then 1,000 gold, and there are 5 healing potions. Again, 2 for each. But sorry, guys, I had to use one. I fell pretty hard. I scraped my knee. It's not scraped anymore though. I took the healing potion, and it went away. Can't have bad knees, guys. That's what they say.
So what else
I'm
did
gonna
you
be
take?
a fighter one day. I'm gonna go to the pits at Palmore, and I am gonna be just like Yarost over here.
Oh, gosh.
Undefeated.
There we go. See, now you all hear
Undefeated.
what I'm
That's what
talking
I'm gonna
about.
be.
That's right. Undefeated.
Yaros, before I
It
leave,
is-
can you show me a bunch of your moves?
No,
Oh my
no, no.
gosh. So
This-
I'm gonna
We do not have
cast
time for
Mage
this
Hand.
little boy.
And I'm going to check like his pockets and stuff because I was like, what else did you take? And he just kept on rambling through.
Okay. So the mage hand starts moving forward, and he goes, "Hey, nope. And he's moving his hand. Make just make an attack roll with mage
You're
hand.
attacking the messenger.
Can
And I'm
Ordella,
gonna make an acrobatics.
can she hear
Ooh,
what's
ooh,
happening?
I saw that.
Like with the door shut?
Yeah.
Okay, she's trying to listen in.
Okay, so I rolled a 15. Oh wait, was that?
15 plus
So yeah, so 15 plus 5.
20. He rolled an 18. So
Oh,
he's
yes.
trying to move this mage hand and grab it and whatnot, but you keep moving it in and out, and you are touching him. You feel a little clanging, like there's maybe some coins on him. You don't know how many based on the touching
I don't know if
because
he
you
already
can't
had
really
those
feel
coins.
with mage hand. You could
I
hear the
want him.
jangling.
No.
Can you get this hand off of me, please? I can't. Can you please get this hand off of me?
Did you have those coins?
I had these
Before-
coins.
Okay.
Willenor paid me to
Oh,
come to,
Okay.
to pay you guys.
Okay. Just usually when people talk a lot, it's not a.
Well, they always say I talk a lot.
Yeah. Please stop.
Well, good luck
Talking.
in the fighting pits. I think you'll do well.
Could I pay you for some training?
Not interested.
Ooh, yeah, sure.
In training, but maybe little girl can help. She is accomplished
I'm
fighter
better
as
with
well.
my sword.
Yeah, she's good with that too. 1,000 gold.
Yes.
Can someone count this? I can't count that high.
Okay, so I'll step aside and I'll like count the gold and I'll put it in my bag of
Someone-
holding.
I need a 2-step verification. I'll trust her with.
Ordella's just like outside of the door, like with her hand on her head, just like, what did I get myself into?
Okay, it's all there.
There's 998 gold pieces.
What? Into your getting
Okay,
back my
I'll see you
two.
guys later. And he
No.
walks out.
We're not going to chase little boy for 2 gold.
I
It'll
know.
be okay.
I was just kidding. Not really.
So 998 gold pieces, 5 healing potions,
Need new
And-
emblems.
3 new emblems that no longer identify you all as initiates.
All right. All right. I think we have some gold now.
Just a little
A
bit.
little bit.
Yeah.
And So we will
It's
go
like
now
all we
to-
have.
Oh, where did Princess go? Where did little Princess go? Need to tie a bell around her neck. Never know where she's at.
I think she's out in the hallway. You can come in, Ordella.
She
If
just
you
kind
want.
of
Stranger danger. I know.
opens the door real slowly and looks in. And she goes,
7 jumps.
How did that go?
We have a
Yeah,
little bit of money now.
We didn't know it was coming. Didn't know.
I mean,
Willinor
we
was sending
did,
gold.
but we didn't.
Who sent this to you?
It is leader of Seekers of Light, which we are part of.
Yeah, we're not initiates.
Very cool.
Yeah, thanks.
We love that for you.
Yeah, thank you. It feels pretty good.
So now we go to Fort. You have everything we
Yeah.
need?
Yeah,
Everybody's good?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess when we go downstairs, the horse, the cart, and then the dust sparks. Did they bring another horse?
Or y'all are going downstairs now?
Yeah.
You get downstairs, and sure enough, there is another horse. This horse does not look as sturdy and strong as the horse you guys purchased.
Okay, so its name is Onyx, the black one.
Okay.
So now what describe? I'm
Describe
really
this
into
horse.
horses, so I need
This-
to describe.
You're a horse girl. No, this is a much smaller brown horse. And it's kind of got a marbled light brown, dark brown. You can tell it doesn't look as great. One of its eyes is droopy.
Not the droopy eye.
Droopy-eyed
His name
brown
is
horse.
Kipley.
And it as you take off, its gait is a little wobbly.
Okay, so that one's name is Kipley.
Moves to the left a little bit
Okay, I will take
as
some
it walks.
black horse. Thank you.
No, that's my horse.
Okay, I will be in the cart.
Yeah, you can just hide in the cart.
You all are heading back to, or you're heading to the fort that Ordella.
So we're kind of letting her lead to make sure it's
Yeah,
the same.
yeah.
for her.
Yeah, she's kind of just feeling a lot better. She was, y'all, this poor girl is just like, she has been on her own for a little while. And so she's still putting on her, like, you know, her face for you. But inside, she's actually feeling like a lot safer. And she's hoping that she made the right decision because she's really not sure what kind of group you're a part of or like why you want to be in it.
Nobody
It's
does.
like, well, I guess
But-
it's better than nobody.
Yeah, she just really is missing.
Aw.
She's back cart driving.
Yes,
No, to the left a
this
little bit.
way.
No, to the right a little bit.
like laying back on like flour or whatever. She's pillowy.
As we're walking, I'm going to kind of, since they're kind of on horses and
Yeah.
everything. So I'm going to go to 7. Do you remember Panner talking about artifact with 3 sockets? You remember this?
Well, yeah. Panner, when he got into his story, things got a little fuzzy for me. So I remember him saying something about that, but I didn't hear a ton of that part of it.
I wonder, this mall I found, it has 3 sockets.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
do you think that's it?
maybe, but let's just between me and you
But
for now.
he said they didn't know where it was.
I know. That's.
But you had it and you didn't say, I think it's right here.
That's why
you
I'm
did-
talking to you now. So
Oh,
just
okay.
me and you.
Oh, okay. Like our song.
Sort of like song. Song
this-
is bigger secret.
Okay.
Song is
okay.
top classified. secret.
I love that we're like forming a friendship. This is great. Okay.
This
No,
is-
keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, but I just wondered if you
Yeah, I think you're right.
all right. I just wanted to run it by someone.
But it's already holding something though, right?
Yeah, we did absorb something, but we did not sock it. We did not put gems in it, but okay. I just wanted to run that by you.
Well, remember that guy in the woods? That was he? You think he was coming after the artifact or the thing in the artifact?
I don't know. They're now one and the same. So
okay. Oh, interesting. So, but we're keeping this a secret.
And that is it for this week's 20 Sides. Tune in each week to check in on Yarost, Seven, and Leo as they venture across the Veiled Lands. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at 20 Sides Pod. Rate and review us on your favorite podcast platform. And don't forget to share the podcast with your friends, family, and your arch rivals. Last but not least, we couldn't do it without the atmospheric background tracks provided by tabletopaudio.com. We will see you next week, right here on 20 Sides.